Hello. Welcome to AfterBuzz TV. I'm your host, Mackenzie Fain. I'm joined by Mama Lee over here.
Hello.
Having a little technical difficulties. I don't know
I haven't been here a while.
is going on over there. But we are here to break down the second to last episode of Teen Mom 2's Season 9, Episode 9. Pretty easy to remember. Momster Mash. That was like, that name to me was just so dumb. It was like, they went to a Momster Mash, like just Chelsea. They could have come up with something better than that. I feel like they're struggling because there's literally no, like, this is such a boring season. Yeah. I've been so optimistic up until now. I'm just like, this is so boring. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought the whole season was pretty humdrum.
Humdrum, dum-dum.
Dum-de-dum.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it is.
Sure. I just thought, just kind of flowed along. Nothing really exciting. I mean, the 911 call, that was pretty exciting, but nothing really came of it afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She lied about the whole situation, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been nothing crazy for me, but I guess let's get right on into it. We start out with Nova and Briana and Devoin and their whole situation, which is just great. But the weird thing about it, if you're following Teen Mom OG as well, like in Teen Mom OG, nothing bad. Well, I guess the Ryan stuff with Macy, but like, a lot of it was like Macy buying a house and then moving into her house, and then like there was but it was still so interesting to me for some reason.
Yeah.
What is different?
I really can't tell you. I mean, well, there was a lot of drama with Tyler and,
Kailyn, yeah.
Yeah.
And that.
And her being pregnant and I'm separated. So there was a lot more.
In that?
I think
but
so.
Like, I don't know, like I loved watching Macy for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. She wasn't she wasn't mine.
Oh,
so.
Okay. You didn't care. You were like the same with this?
Yeah, I could have she could have been gone. I would have probably noticed. I like her.
Yeah.
So
with Briana, Nova's turning 7. She's having dental surgery. They were like, it was so weird how they worded that. Nova's turning 7, so she's having dental surgery tomorrow.
Like it goes hand in hand.
Yeah. I was like, okay, and she's being put under. Like, what is happening?
I literally have no idea. Maybe she has like baby teeth coming, but they say
Allie
they're removing.
did that.
Wait, did they say they're removing adult teeth? No.
I don't know.
Well, it could be anything. She doesn't have enough room in her mouth.
But Allie wasn't put to sleep for that. Remember, Allie last week went and she had to get 2 teeth pulled because of that reason?
Yeah, no, I know. But maybe she's a little older. She's older.
No.
She's not. She seems older.
No.
I don't know.
They're the same age.
I have no idea. Anybody know? Let us
know. If anybody's older, the twins are older. Allie and Leah.
I thought you said Allie.
Oh, I thought you said Nova was older. Mm-mm. No, not by much. Not by that much to the point where.
Yeah.
Maybe a year.
Like maybe she could hold her mouth open or I don't know.
Anyway, it's really nice to see like Devoin and her brought the kids to dinner, and it was so cool. Like him. And I mean, I know you didn't watch like from the beginning, but like Devoin was somebody that we thought was just going to be a super deadbeat dad, not even hear about him anymore.
Yeah, so this was really great. Great scene between them. Awesome, like when they were talking about the name change.
I know. Well, we didn't get to that yet.
Okay.
But they're out to dinner and everything, and she even invites him to go to Puerto Rico. Like that was so nice, and that's such a big step, and it was so cute how he's like, yeah, it's like better than going to Puerto Rico. It's like our first birthday with her together, or our second, or whatever it was, and so that was really cute. And then she says Devoin's a big help lately. He's just been so great. So she's like, which I can't believe she gave Stella Lewis's last name.
I can't believe it. I wouldn't have, if I wasn't married, I wouldn't have given them their last name at all.
Yeah. And, I mean, Devoin had always, like, said he wanted to be there. And, like, when you watch, like, throughout, she didn't let him, really. Like, she was really young, and it was just a whole thing. But, like, with Lewis, they're older. She should have, like, it's just so weird to me.
Yeah, so weird. Maybe she felt like if I give this baby his last name, then maybe it'll mean something to him.
Yeah.
But obviously not. And, you know, I don't know if it makes a difference, like, as far as getting child support if the baby has, I don't think so. It doesn't. Absolutely not. No, I already know.
And she only just filed, and the baby's over a year old. So it's not like she was thinking of that from the beginning either, because I was telling you, like, she is not a big file for. She never did with Devoin. Never filed.
Does he? I know he's good, but does he help with payments at all? Does he help her with anything? We don't know, but
I don't know.
It's not even a big thing to her.
No.
Which is okay, you know. She can do it without it.
Yeah, I mean, she mostly just wants these girls to have a father figure around, like playing on the playground.
Right.
That's really all she's really asking for, which is so sad. But yeah, so she wants to change the last name, Nova's last name, which, so when they have the conversation about it, when she tells Devoin, what were your, like, initial thoughts when she told Devoin?
I don't know. I thought it was a great idea. I thought,
like, his reaction and stuff. Like, was there anything to you like that?
That popped out?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I thought he really was happy.
Yeah.
And I knew it when he was like, oh, yeah, you know, she'll know it because she's got to write it down every day.
Oh, see, I thought the opposite.
Okay.
I thought he was happy, but I thought I could have been overanalyzing it because I was waiting for this moment to happen. Mm-hmm. But I thought I saw his, like, gears turning in his head, like, as she said it, like, I want to change her last name, and then I don't know how to word this, but, like, pretty much that he probably was thinking, like, yeah, she's gonna notice it because she writes it down on a piece of paper every day, like, now it's gonna be a difference. If we did it 5 years ago, or if we did it at birth, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. He didn't have an attitude or anything, but, like, it was more of, I thought, and not even, like, to the point where it was passive aggressive, but I don't know, that's how I took it. Of, like, he was like, she's definitely gonna know it. It was very, like, totally no hard feelings, but I think.
Okay, so maybe that's why the mom, Briana, was, like, trying to downplay it. If that's the case, if he's really thinking the way you're thinking, she might have caught on, and that's why she was saying, because we could always I don't think she'll know. I don't think she'd know. So maybe that's how that played out. But because she said, you know, at this point or something, she'll change it, and he was like, well, she's definitely gonna. I think Briana said something about, like, her not noticing it. And he was like, well, she's definitely going to notice it. I mean, she writes it on a piece of paper every day. He didn't say it like, I think I'm saying it too mean, but, like, he didn't. But. Well, I just thought it was so cute that he's into her life enough that he knows that she writes it on a piece of paper all the time. I mean, that may be, like, something people are saying, well, it's common sense. She's at school. But it's not at that age. You know what I mean?
Well, she's 7.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I know she knows how to.
Oh.
But you're writing your first name all day long. You're not writing your full name.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Not at that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So, I thought that was cute.
So then, because then it evolved into Briana being like, or we could just add it on.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, like, she tried to downplay it. I felt like she was, like, it wasn't like, he wasn't like, oh my God, that's awesome. Like, I'm really excited about that. That'll be great.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that again. I'm going to have to watch that scene again.
I know he wants her to, but I almost, because it is kind of a slap in the face. Like, okay, 7 years, I earned my kid to have the last name. Like.
But it's the truth.
It is the truth, but it must feel crappy to be like, because in his mind, he's probably like, I've always been who I am.
He's got to know.
Oh. I never thought he was that bad. I always thought he was attacked by these 3 really
angry,
opinionated, angry women.
Yeah.
And literally, like, anytime he wanted to see the kid, his baby, he would have to come and, like, he'd sit on the couch and they'd all watch him.
Yeah, that's awkward.
It was just weird. I was like, nobody's going to survive. He's going to fail in this situation. But
He did.
But, yeah, he did good. But anyway, it was good. So I'm glad about that. Yeah. Leah's part, I mean, let's just fly right through it.
I know.
There was literally no point of her even being on the show this week.
I know.
I love her, and I think I really like Jason now. I think but even last week, their conversations are just, it's like me sitting here being like, you have blue eyes, and you're like, you have green eyes. Yeah, and you have really, like, they're really blue, and you're like, yeah, but yours are really green. And I'm like, yeah, and yours are just a great shade of blue. And we just keep saying the same things, like, back and forth. I'm like, okay, we get it. They got their report cards.
Yeah.
They did fine.
Right. Everything that she says to him, he will repeat in a different way.
Yes.
He'll say the same thing, but just a little bit different.
Yep.
It's like...
There's no substance. I just can't. It's I don't know. It was funny, though, in the beginning when Leah was like, so why do you want to go to college?
It's great.
And Aaliyah goes, so we don't end up like you.
She's like, yeah, touche.
Yeah. Nothing I could say about that. But, I mean, Jason is great. I do like him. But like we said, it's just... Aaliyah brought up her grade.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's really nothing to say.
I know, but the kids were really funny.
Yeah. Leah calls both the dads to tell them about it, which was cute. And
yeah, but first Addie's like, call my dad, which she always does that. Anytime they're doing something, she does it, which is really cute. And then she goes, what are you going to buy me? Like,
she is a nutcase. Yeah. That kid. Yeah. She's funny.
She's funny.
And then Jeremy goes, yeah, tell her I kind of miss her screaming at me all day. Like, oh my God, dude. Like, you're not even around, and that's what you have to say.
Right.
And then he goes, tell her I love her. And she's like, you don't love me? Or whatever she said.
She's
like,
right. Like a little adult. She's too funny.
I know. It's really funny.
And then Gracie was like, I win.
Oh, yeah. With the 4. She is like a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
They're going to have trouble. For some reason, I feel like they're going to have, like, she's a wild, like...
Yeah. Hopefully they tame her back.
She just reminds me of Leah, like, when she was, like, that crazy, wild, like, rebellious little thing.
Leah is one step ahead because she knows she's
and
prepared.
Corey is such a great dad.
Yeah.
I think, if I am correct, all of these people have had, like... I mean, Chelsea's parents split up, but, like... they're great parents. Kale doesn't even have a mother or father, pretty much. Right. Jenelle doesn't have a dad, and then has Babs.
Babs is alright.
Yeah, but apparently, like, she was a drunk when she was growing up, and like a bunch of stuff, and had guys, and so that's hard. And then, who were we just talking about? Leah. I know Leah. I know Leah's mom and dad, but I don't know enough about them. But anyway. Off on a tangent. So we get on to Kale, who this whole Joe fiasco is still going on, which, I mean, it's kind of crazy. But then what do you think about this whole Javi thing out of nowhere? So Javi goes, Kale missed one of the games, Lincoln's soccer games, and there's a paperwork filled out, and like you need, backup parent or whatever, the other parent on it, and he puts Lauren.
Crazy.
And then she texts him about it, and he goes, don't miss game days. Like, what?
That's your answer?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I would be livid.
And I thought it was really good how, like, Kale took the producer's side, and she, like, gave her 2 cents, and she was just like, she's like, me and Lauren don't speak and whatever, and that's fine. He's like, and I get adding Lauren onto there because she is a part of their life, and that's fine. Yep. But don't exclude the mother.
Right.
What? Yeah. There's pictures. She's like, there's pictures going around of my kid, like, in his soccer team, and I wasn't even in the chain to get the picture of my kid in his soccer team.
Oh, so bad.
Like, that's so sad. But then how funny, Kale's in the car with the 3 boys. And she's like, so at first she's like,
another boy.
Oh, she's talking about all the boys, and she saw this girl. She's like, she's like, you guys, I met this lady at the store. She had 6 boys and then a girl. And Isaac goes, oh, wow. What if you're getting a girl right now? What happens if you're getting a girl right now? And she laughs. She's like, that's not how it works. He's like, what do you mean? She's like, you have to have a baby, you have to get a baby, you have to do certain things. Uh-huh. She's like, all right, I'm putting on music now. Like, she couldn't. It was so funny.
It was so funny.
How did you talk to us about that? Like, how do you even go about that?
Well, at that point, how old is he?
8?
Yeah. I probably would have said you have to kiss. Or you have to.
And he's going to think if anybody ever.
You have to love somebody.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you have to love somebody deeply.
To have a
baby.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah.
That's tough.
That's a great answer, though.
Yeah.
That's an awesome answer. Because you don't.
Because that's the truth.
Yeah.
Even if you're not married, people have babies.
Yeah.
But
well, clearly.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to come home from school. I really love Tracy.
Or he's going to be like, my mom and dad really loved each other. And my mom and Lincoln's dad really love each other.
My mom loves a lot.
And my mom and Lux's dad really love each other.
Mom, you got a lot of love.
So then we see Lauren and Javi talking about that whole situation, and like, I just got such a bad taste for Lauren for the first time.
Why?
Because I just thought it was so rude for her to be like, it's not your responsibility for her feelings. Like, she's like, I'm having your son. That's Lincoln's brother. It's like, nobody's talking about you and your baby.
Right, because she said keep her on.
Yeah. And it's like, she has the right to be upset. You're not responsible for her feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean
she's kind of are?
You absolutely are.
Well, you don't have to be responsible for making her happy, but you are responsible for not pissing her off.
Yeah. And that's so intentional. That's not even. I don't even. Yeah. You can't even compare that to anything. That's the craziest thing. But then, of course, Avi can't make it to Isaac's game. And she played it nicely. She wasn't like, I would have been like, oh, really?
I know.
I would have just sent, don't miss game days or whatever.
Just copy and paste what he said.
But what'd she say?
She didn't reply.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, did you get it or whatever? And she's like, copy, yep, or whatever. Yeah. So then Chelsea brings Aubrey to the Momster Mash. Hence the name of our show today. And then Cole, I mean, he's so cute.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's so cute. And when Chelsea talks about him, it's so funny. She's just like, he just gets so worked up when anybody cries. So she's like, I can just see him being upset if anybody's upset. And then Cole's just in a corner crying because they're crying.
Well, it was really funny. He has the little one, Watson sitting next to him just crying. The baby in his arms just crying. And he's sitting there. Get up, do something, walk around with the baby. You know what I mean? Yeah. You could do a million things, but yeah.
I don't think we saw. I think all they showed.
Yeah.
I think all they showed was the leaving and Watson and the baby's the baby, but Watson's never really away from Chelsea, so it was probably hard for him.
Right. And they probably stood in the corner until the baby started crying again and then did it again.
Yeah, so I don't know. But Chelsea's outside taking pictures of Aubrey, and she's like, we need to go before I don't want to go anymore. They're both everybody's crying.
Yeah, it's hard.
She's so cute. Chelsea talks to her mom about wanting to do more things one-on-one with her kids, which...
Yeah, it was really nice, except for I was waiting for the mom to go, well, I'm here if you need any help.
I know.
If you guys, the 3 of you want to do something,
Yeah.
I'll help out. Nothing.
I know. I mean, sometimes it's hard to know what they didn't put in
I
the
know,
conversations,
I know.
though.
That's my line. I always say that.
What?
What you just said.
Oh.
I always blame it on that.
I
But-
know. For some reason, like that one and the Cole one when he's just with the baby's crying. Because, like,
Yeah.
if it was like Adam or like Aubrey's dad on the other hand, I'd be like, no, she literally sat there crying the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. Like at one point, Cole like looks at both the babies like, why did everybody start crying right now? Like,
Right.
everybody, and he has like the tiniest little voice. Why did everybody start crying right now?
He really does.
So Jenelle takes all the kids to a jumping place, trampoline park. She's so concerned about Babs going to meet Andrew in New York. Like, she's going alone. They decide not to tell Jace about it, which
Good idea.
obviously,
Good
yep.
idea.
But she did say that she was okay about the Andrew thing and like exploring it because of the whole thing with Kaiser where she was dropping him off with Nathan and he had not siblings, but like aunts and uncles and cousins or just relatives there, and like Jace got really upset about it, which that's so sad.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Andrew? Because it's your first time meeting him in person.
Oh, he's annoying. Like, what was he sitting there going? You know me, he'd get a lot of, what I could share with him in my life. I've got it all together. And then, what did he say? We'll
stomp around this town or
yeah,
something?
what did he say? Tear up this city.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that a good thing? You and your son tearing up a city?
It's New York City, first of all.
Yeah. He didn't say anything that was wonderful.
No.
Yeah.
And then at one point, one of the things I wrote down was like, he goes, like, is he smart? Is he intelligent? Does he have something wrong with him? Like,
Does he have issues?
does he have issues? I'm like, oh my God.
And then he kept saying to his friend, well, you know what kind of person I am, what type of person. I'm thinking, what type? What type?
Yeah.
What? Feed us something good. He sounds not good.
Which it's true because I forgot who it was. It was either Babs or Jenelle had said when they talked to Andrew, all he kept doing, I think it was Barbara. She was like on the phone with him and she's like telling Jenelle, she's like, I talked to him on the phone. All he kept doing was like talking about how he has a job and he finished school and he this and he that. But I think something's with like legal system where he can't leave New York.
Maybe, yeah.
Because he was like, nope, I can't come there. He has to come here. And I don't know.
But then his friend asked him, did you reach out? Yeah, I did. But they won't tell me. They won't call and they won't tell me where to get in touch with them. Well, how are you reaching out? It's very simple.
Yeah.
They have Instagram. Do an inbox message.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And, I mean, this kid, Jace, has been on this show for his entire life.
Exactly.
And you're what? Oh, just now, ding, 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 call the producer?
Yeah.
No.
Or message Barb, message
Yeah.
Jenelle.
Yeah.
If I wanted to get in touch with people, there is no doubt I would get in touch with somebody.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah. Yeah. We know.
Well, you know. They don't.
They don't know. She's gotten in touch with people that don't even have social media.
That's correct.
They don't even live in this country.
That's right.
PIs over here, PIs. All right, well, on the next, I just have to jump to that because it's so fitting. Babs is sitting in New York City in a coffee shop, leaving a message to Andrew saying, I traveled all the way to New York and you don't even have the decency to meet me.
No.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's going to be good. All right.
Yeah. The other things were, I don't even remember, I didn't even write them down because they were so pointless. But it should be a good one. It's the finale, I'm pretty sure, I think. It's what it said online. So, but all right, let's do our special segment, Teen Mom 2, Teen Mom U.
Okay, I have it. I just can't find it. Oh. Shoot. Never mind, you go because I can't find it.
So mine is, okay, go.
I feel like I'm like Gracie because I make everything a competition. So when she was like, I win, I'm like, I would definitely do the same thing.
Me too.
I walk faster down the hall than one of my coworkers, and I'm like, I won. And they're like, we weren't doing anything. I was. So that, and also, just the whole part with Chelsea and leaving the kids. Oh, I've done that. My babies all the time.
Yeah.
And I would get calls. All right, they're crying.
From our,
right.
I was going to say
From
our
Dad.
father.
From our father. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah, all right, you.
So mine is...
Oh, it was off me the whole time, and then when I went to tell you, I went back to me.
Oh,
That's
good.
all right.
That's all right.
It's on you again.
Well, I was like this, itching my nose. But so mine, maybe because I thought it was so funny, but like Isaac, when he was like, maybe you're making a girl right now. Like, because I just remember when I was little, I was so clueless of like what. Look, I think until I was very old, thought babies came out of a belly button.
Right.
Like, I actually thought, like, why else do you have a belly button?
Right.
It opened up, and that's how you take a baby out.
Right.
So, I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah,
So,
that's cute.
I'm Isaac. But, so what are your predictions for next week?
Oh, I predict that Babs is going to be sitting in a New Year.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? You cannot do that.
I'm like psychic. No, I what do I think?
Well, I think.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that there's going to be some drama with Devoin for some reason. It's too good to be true for me. So I think that. I think that some Corey or Jeremy drama is going to start coming up with Leah.
Oh.
Yeah. And I predict that Kale does not fix anything with Javi or Joe.
I was thinking that maybe Kale and Lauren
Talk?
Mm.
Oh, well, you can
So
have
when
that.
when she had gone to the game by herself, Kale, I thought maybe Lauren was gonna be going too on behalf of Javi, and I was like, maybe she's gonna call her over. Maybe she'll sit her seat.
Yeah.
Because they did say that. Javi said, I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
And
Well, it
they
is
are.
so sad when they both said, I'm over here, he was over there. Lincoln doesn't know who to go to at
Yes.
break or to get a drink. And that's so bad.
Right there.
They should be sitting next to each other. I don't think Kale needs to say anything if she really can't. But,
Right.
I mean,
You can
don't
be fake
confuse the
nice,
kid. Yeah.
Just pretend. Just pretend.
yeah. On behalf of the child.
Exactly.
But-
So that's all I'm thinking. I don't know. Not much gonna go on.
Like always.
Right.
But, all right. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. Did you have anything else you needed to say?
I do not.
Oh.
Actually.
Oh. Well, thank you all for joining us. I'm your host, Mackenzie Fain. You can find me on Instagram at Mackenzie Fain. Where can we find you?
Oh, so I'm on Instagram at Lee Fain.
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.